and Magill.
Hi. When I was 11, I started following a girl to school every day. Her name was Emma. She was 12. She was my next-door neighbor, and she was perfect. Every morning, I'd get ready for school, and then I'd sit at my bedroom window, and I'd wait until I saw Emma leave her house, and then I'd dash outside, and I'd make sure I was no more than 10 steps behind her all the way to school. The plan, and I'm using the term plan very loosely here, was that one day Emma would turn around and she'd see me there behind her and she'd say, "Hey, aren't you the boy from next door? Let's go for ice cream." She never did. She never even knew I existed. The only other person that knew about this was my best friend, Chris. And he would tell me that I was literally a walking, stalking definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. And those different results never came. I desperately wanted to speak to Emma, but I was just way too shy. And eventually, Emma and her family moved away to another part of the country, and that was that. Until last year. Believe it or not, I'm walking my daughter to school one morning when my phone buzzes in my pocket. A Facebook friend request from Emma. "Hey, aren't you the boy from next door? Used to love playing with dolls." They were action men, but anyway. "How are you doing? Still stalking people?" We chatted for a while. Emma told me that she's now a full-time carer for her 19-year-old son, Matthew. Matthew was born with severe mental and physical disabilities. Emma said that she spent the first few years of Matthew's life praying for something big to change, a big leap forward in technology, a miracle, anything that would make Matthew's life easier. It never came. But she still hasn't given up hope. She said nowadays her life is about routine. Keeping a regular routine for Matthew is so important. Stability and consistency equals success. Over the next few months, Emma and I kept in touch on Facebook, and obviously, I followed her on Instagram. But earlier this year, finally, we met up. We brought our children along. We went for ice cream. Emma explained to me that as a 12-year-old, she was very disorganized and she used to wake up at different times and not quite have things ready. And because of that, she would leave for school at very different times each morning. She said it didn't take her long to realize that no matter what time she left for school, within a few seconds, she would hear my door slam behind her, and she would smile. And she said she really wanted to turn around and speak to me, but she was just way too shy. Seeing Emma with Matthew that day as we had our ice cream, understanding a little bit more about the lifelong dedication she has for her son, something hit me. Doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. It's not the definition of insanity. It's the definition of humanity, of love, of hope. And yes, love hurts. Love always hurts. But love wins too. When we finished our ice cream, we went for a walk in the park, and Emma suggested I might be more comfortable walking about 10 steps behind. But during the walk, can you believe Emma thanked me for inspiring her? Now that is insane. But then she said she'd never forgotten the unbreakable spirit of an 11-year-old boy who loved to play with dolls and walked her to school every day, even if he always was 10 steps behind. And yes, there's part of me that desperately wishes I had taken the chance and gone out on a limb and spoken to Emma on any one of those days. But another part of me thinks maybe I took a chance on every one of those days. And maybe in the end, that was enough. Thank you.